Hey everyone, welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. All right, you guys should have received your numbers. I have a lot of questions, and I may be doing like a two-part session. So the questions are not closed, they're still open. I'm just going to start to donate from now. I will be doing the second live. I'll see how much I can get done. I'm going to probably do like 20 or so. 20 numbers, and then I'll go back on later to do the rest, but we'll see how it goes. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for participating. Let me light some sage and we'll get started. So again, this will probably be a part 2. If you guys want to still join, you can do so. I'll probably close questions on that other live. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me just sound check. If you guys want. Yep. Okay, great. Don't forget, right now everything in the Botanica is on sale. If I remember, because some of you guys email me after I finish your questions, I will make the recommendations on any kind of spiritual help from my Botanica based on your answer and your question, if I remember, for those of you, okay? So again, just for those that are just joining, this will most likely be a part 2 read. I'm sorry, a two-part reading, just because I have a lot of numbers. I have like 26 people. I'll see how far I can get until I start feeling burnt out. I'll hop back on a little bit later. I'll probably eat and stuff like that, and then come back on to do the rest. So questions are still open. Thank you. Hey, Martinez. Let me just see my chat. Hey, Alexis. Quick question before you start. The Paint to Power candle is for exactly that. It's a breakup candle. All that information is on my website. So it's to empower you, it's to make you feel empowered after a breakup, and it could cause an energetic shift between you and that person, right? Because as you're feeling empowered and you're feeling much more a lot more strength and confidence, it could actually trigger that person. So I will look at the website just so that you can get more information. Hey, Life of Pi. Hey, love. All right. So, hey, Carrie. Hey, Carell. Hey, love. Let me just put it here. Let me just make a quick note. Questions. Hey, Lily. Hey, Offline. Oh, I missed you guys too. Hey, Tina. Hey, love. Okay. All right. Let's us start. For those of you, there's like one person I believe that did not send me an email. So I'm just going to put initials, or I'll just call you out by your initials because y'all not going to stress me out. I I try to make the instructions as clear as possible. All right, let us start. We're going to start with number 420. 420. All right, for number 420, you got relax. Okay, so did you just want me to do a quick, I don't see a question. Let me see. Okay, whatever comes through. Gotcha. All right, for number 420. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I love you guys. Thank you. Hey, Taurus energy. Hey, boo. All right, so 420. Whatever comes through for number 420. What does 420 need to know at this moment? Yes, that's funny, right? You got the card to relax. So look at that. Confirmation. Anything 420 needs to know right now. 3 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Taurus energy. They will be time stamped. Oh, sure. Page of Pentacles. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. 3 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You guys can hear me, right? The Page of Wands and the Fool. Okay. 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Fool, and the 4 of Wands. What's the 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords? So yeah, there's a lot of waiting here. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Damn. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Moon, the Fool, 4 of Wands, and the Sun. Girl, I mean, your reading is just literally, there's light outside the tunnel. It does speak about, obviously, the weight, right? 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. All right. Money's going to also be looking much better. What you could expect is just things to be on the up and up. With the 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, High Priestess, you may need to stay a little bit more prayed up. I feel like there's also going to be a transformation around your spirituality coming up. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords. You have 3 aces. You have new beginnings. You have breakthroughs coming in. You have something passionate coming in. This could be definitely new work. All right. It feels as if things are going to be moving forward. Yes, I do see that situation with the children making you feel a bit defeated, like a lot of blockages. But Spirit wants you to trust, right? And that's why you got the card to relax, because with the High Priestess and a Death, I do feel like this is going to be testing your faith and your will. Because Page of Wands, the Moon, and the 2 of Wands, I feel as if there is a lot of uncertainty of, like, obviously what's next. That's what puts us into the Moon energy of insecurities, things that we can't see, right? We're human, so it's like we want to know what's coming up. That's why we do this, right? We want to know what's coming up, and that's what's bringing in the insecurity. But Spirit is like the Fool, the 4 of Wands, and the Sun. You're about to have stability, happiness, new beginnings. What's this Fool, Sun, and the 4 of Wands? The Devil, the Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. I feel like the chaos, especially around children, around family, is going to cease. You're going to have a new beginning. You're going to be freeing yourself from that. Tell me more. King of Swords, Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. You know, I do feel like the legal situation may be going rather slowly, and there's going to be, you know, tough times. The Six of Cups, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups. Spirit wants you to make sure to take control over your actions, over the way you're about to, you know, handle certain things. What's this about? The Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of positive changes coming towards you, but obviously with the Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, patience. But I feel like your overall reading is like, okay, so where's your faith? High Priestess and the Death. I feel like all this is going to test that. It's going to test your spirituality. It's going to test your faith. Have you been more so on prayer, right? What's this about? The Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Empress. What's the Four of Pentacles? The Lovers. I feel like there's a lot of manifestation on your end as well. But I feel like the focus right now should be manifesting, not for someone specifically, if you know what I mean. More so manifesting for you right now. It's all about you. Money's going to be looking much better too. Okay, I see a lot of stability. I see breakthroughs here for you. I see happiness at right outside the tunnel. But in the middle of all it, I do see the defeat. And with the Ten of Swords, it's not a positive card, right? It's a card of feeling defeated. It's a card of feeling like there's 10 swords in your back. It's a card of feeling like, why me? Or like, oh my God, when it rains, it pours. But the 10 is an ending, is a completion. Knowing that not even the bad doesn't last forever. But I do feel like, tell me about this Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. I mean, honey, when it comes to your finances, big emphasis on that in a positive note. Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. What's that about? The Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Hangman. The Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and a Five of Cups. You do need to be careful. There could be like a reconciliation coming up, but with the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups, it may end up leading to disappointment. What's the Knight of Wands? King of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like right now it also speaks about your priorities. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of new beginnings coming in for you. There is a moment here of feeling defeated. So it's one of those things that, you know, the storm before the calm, the storm before the rainbow, but you have beautiful things coming in. Well, if that's what that is, not wanting to let go of that person, I mean, I feel like that's your choice, right? That's a choice that you're gonna have to make. And if you don't want to let go of that person, then, you know, again, it's fighting against the tide. Thank you for the super chat. There is not, I don't take questions. That's why I don't take super chats for questions. I'm sorry. If you wanted to participate, the information is in the description box. The list is still open, yes. All right. I may not be able to get to everyone now, but I will later. So it'll be a two-part live. All right, let's continue. Number 413. You got synergy. All right, for number 413, anything that number 413 needs to be aware of. Anything number 413 needs to be aware of. Anything number 413 needs to be aware of. The Strength, Leo energy, the Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Anything number 413 needs to be aware of. Two of Wands. and the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Strength, Hangman, Pisces energy, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Emperor, Aries energy, the Temperance, and the Lovers. Strength and the Hangman, Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. What's that about? Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Emperor of the World. Temperance and the Lovers, Two of Pentacles. Is this number 413 here? I feel like you are going to have some kind of strength coming up. Okay, you're gonna have some kind of, why is the strength here? Like willpower, I want to say. Five of Pentacles. You're gonna have someone coming in. You're gonna have an option between two people. There could be a fire sign or a water fire sign and water sign. They don't have to be those signs, but that's the energy. Someone a little bit more emotionally available, someone a little bit more emotionally in tuned. Someone else here could be much more fiery, maybe lusty, or maybe these are your feelings towards these individuals. That's how you would know. You need to be, I feel like you're gonna have a decision to make. And what spirit wants you to know is with the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, take this decision, like take time making this decision. Two of Wands, the World, and the Emperor, Two of Cups. Obviously, one situation is going to have to close out in order for something else to come in. With the Temperance, Two of Pentacles, and the Lovers, the Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Somebody is going to definitely try to sneak back into your energy. This could be someone that you were married to, a baby mama, this Empress, someone that has children. I feel like they're going to try to come back in. They haven't let you go to sneak back into your energy to try to make things work out. Libra energy, Taurus energy. I feel like you're going to be at limbo about this decision. You're going to sit on it for a while. You may juggle a few people here, or a couple people. Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. But I feel like the aim is, what do you want in the long run? The Star and the Queen of Pentacles. Do you want to settle down? One of these, it's like, it's not, why is it a no-brainer? Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. There's something about your intuition. You could be very spiritually in tuned, or this is something about your intuition. What's the Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles? You have a soulmate here. There's someone here that is a very big energetic match. Tell me about the other person. The Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Judgment. Somebody's going to want to come back for another chance. But I feel like with the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups, this is someone already that led you, that disappointed you. The Justice, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, you're really going to be in your head. But again, oh, there's something about lust versus maybe stability. Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have an option between two. I wanted to actually run these cards here too. What does number 413 need to know right now? The Queen of Cups again, King of Swords, Two of Cups, Eight of Wands. There's communication coming in, possibly from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles, but Spirit wants you to be logical about this. Two of Cups, Justice, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. What's that about? The Devil, the Eight of Cups, and the Tower. What's that? The Three of Cups. I don't know. Be careful of like a third party situation, or you're putting someone in a third party because they will find out. What's the Devil? The Puppeteer, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Swords. There's someone, though, a little bit very manipulative. Someone here hasn't let go of you with the Two of Swords. This is just a block for you. Like a distraction. Eight of Pentacles, the World, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. There's someone else here that could be coming in. Page of Swords, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles. Be careful of being sneaky and playing two people because someone will find out and you will end up losing. There is like a little bit, I don't know how, a spying energy, or the Page of Swords and the Moon speaks about someone secretly watching you, but obviously you're giving them some kind of reason. It's not just based on their insecurities. You're giving them a reason to be insecure. So F around and get caught. For those of you that want to participate, just look in the description box, please. And all the information is there. You could also go to my community board. The exact on how to proceed with donating and asking questions is on there. If I don't get to your reading now, it will be done in the part 2 video later. All right, number 44. You got stability. Number 44. Okay. For number 44, 2 questions. The first question, does this person keep tabs, watches, number 44? Does the Aquarius watch this Leo? Does the Aquarius watch this Leo? Does the Aquarius watch number 44? The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. Is there spying here? Is this person keeping tabs? Emperor. And the Eight of Cups. 10 of Wands. I feel like this person has released this connection. High Priestess. 8 of Pentacles. And the Empress. The Lovers. What's the 10 of Wands? The 7 of Cups. The 10 of Swords. The 6 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles. It feels like they're working out another connection. But you do got the what's the Hermit? The 9 of Swords, the World. Yeah, they watch your social media for sure. The World and the Hermit. Why? 9 of Cups, King of Cups, the Tower, the 6 of Pentacles, the Death, and the 9 of Wands. They're still holding on to you. 9 of Wands and the Tower. The Ace of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. They want to reconcile. 6 of Swords, King of Wands, Judgment, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and they want to see if you've moved on as well. I feel like they're definitely trying to move on. They could be working out another connection. They could be very much focused also on their stability. I don't know if this person has a family. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Heavy, well, it's an Aquarius, but they may have a heavy Aries placement. 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. 10 of Cups. Why is it 10 of Swords? 3 of Pentacles. They could be going through some kind of change too, financially, again, with a family or something like that. 6 of Wands, 2 of Wands, High Priestess, 4 of Cups. This person puts up a front as if all is going well, but with the 4 of Cups and the High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles, I don't know. There could be things going around them that's just like stagnant. The Hermit, the Empress, and the 8 of Cups. The King of Swords, the Strength, the 4 of Swords, the Justice, the Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. This person does watch you. They want to know if you've moved on to someone else, or if you're happy with someone else, or if you've gone towards new love. What will be the energy surrounding number 44 around the summer in general, whatever comes out? What will be the energy surrounding number 44 for the summer, whatever comes out? The 6 of Cups and the Queen of Wands, that's you. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands, you may be outside, girl. 9 of Cups, I see you getting some too. Page of Wands. What's the 6 of Cups? The World. What's the Queen of Wands? The Devil. Girl. Capricorn energy. The Hermit. The King of Cups. And the Tower. There's a side piece energy here. I'm just not sure if you're someone's side piece, or do you have a side piece? The Strength. the Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Hermit, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups, King of Cups, Five of Cups, and the King of Wands. Yeah, you got two people here. The Ten of Pentacles, the World of Strength, the Queen of Cups. I see you closing out one cycle though. Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant. You may be dealing with someone non-committal, someone sneaky. Seven of Cups, but I see you also having a lot of options. I see you trying to work something out with someone. Very disappointing though. King of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody likes attention. I feel like you and this person likes a lot of attention. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, the Tower, the Five of Swords, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles. Be careful around the summer. I see you being outside. I see you having multiple options. You could be juggling two people, but it feels as if you're not sitting in some kind of manifestation. You could be sabotaging some kind of manifestation around commitment if that's what you want. With the Queen of Pentacles, it feels as if you're making a decision to stay toward with someone that you know is non-committal, that is not going to give you what you want. So it's like you're entertaining and you're giving your energy to someone here that's sneaky, that you don't even trust. All right, so you may be dealing with someone and you're a side piece, and you could be dealing with someone else. So it feels as if it's like a very low vibrational energy. Why is the Five of Swords and the Magician? The Five of Wands, there's competition. Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, there's someone here that's putting you in competition, but you stay there. With the Nine of Wands, you're not giving up on that. The Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. You're keeping yourself stuck to someone here that you need to free yourself from. And I see you being very insecure in this connection. Three of Pentacles, High Priestess, Six of Pentacles. But I see you giving to other people also. What's the Ten of Pentacles? The Death, the Star, and the Knight of Pentacles. Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. The King of Pentacles, the Sun, and the King of Swords. I see you entertaining multiple people, but there's someone here, or these people could be very low vibrational. Someone could even be married, and I see you being like a side piece energy. I see you, it's like a sneaky link type of energy, knowing that someone can't give you or won't give you what you want it to manifest. I see you like being like like it feels like a booty call type of situation. All right. So don't get too caught up in that, because I do see with the Five of Swords and the Magician, you're sabotaging your own manifestation because you're not sitting in it. All right. Again, for the people that are just entering, I have a long list. So this will most likely be a two-part video. If you just donated, okay, you won't get your number until after I'm done. You will be it will probably be, your reading will probably be on video number 2. All these will be time stamped. All right. As soon as this live is done. You just have to give me a few minutes because obviously it's a long list. So again, I'm if you just sent in your payment and your question, I can't get to you if I'm doing readings right now. I will definitely send you a number once I'm done with the list that I have in front of me. Lily, were you able to send your payment through those methods, Cash App, Zelle, or through my website? All right, number 1, 2, 3. You got progress. Number 1, 2, 3. All right, 3-month energy check, love and money. 3-month energy check, love and money. For number 1, 2, 3. So what month are we in? March. So that'll be April, May, and June. So let's do your overall 3 months, and then we get month to month. Overall, next 3 months in love and money for number 1, 2, 3. The Emperor. Aries energy, the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy, Hermit, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. What's love and money looking like for the next 3 months? Overall energy, 4 of Wands. I see a lot of stability. That's you. Ten of Swords, Magician, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Judgment. King of Cups. I see you having an option between two. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Empress, Queen of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? The Ace of Wands. Hermit and the Magician, the Devil. Why? The Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. What's money looking like? The Star, the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I see your money looking much better. Okay, if you've been stressing about money, that's going to heal like big time. Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. You're going from the Five to the Nine to the Ten of Pentacles. So money's going to be looking good. Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. There may be some kind of unexpected expense or some kind of investment that, it's almost like you take a dip before you come back up. Five of Swords, Three of Wands, and the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, the World, and the Five of Wands. There may be something taking a long time with some kind of money coming in. And I see you truly being anxious about that. Like money being tied up, but it does get better. Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. It does get better, especially around a payout or around some kind of investment. What I am seeing here, though, when it comes to love in the next 3 months, I see you ending one situation that you've been giving to. What's the Emperor, Empress? Page of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I see you really trying to follow, and I see you really needing to follow your intuition. You got a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here that I see is going to want a new beginning with you. And you're really going to have to use your intuition because I see you ending one thing to go towards something that's very manipulative. Why is the Devil, the Hierophant, and the Hermit? Eight of Cups. It's almost like you have some kind of new beginning with this past person, and then you end up walking away. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. And the funny thing is that, well, it's just like the same energy. You have new love here, something very emotionally fulfilling, but there's something about blocking that connection. It's almost like, you know what's crazy? In your energy, it feels like the happiness weighs too much on you. You need to be very careful with that, because it feels like happiness is something that could be a bit unknown, and it weighs heavy. It's because we're not used to that. We're not used to feeling content, emotionally fulfilled, happy. So we're like most likely to go back to the feeling of what we know. And that may be someone from the past. Knight of Wands, Judgment, and the Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. Yep. And the Knight of Swords. I see someone coming back into your energy. What is she going to do? The Three of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman. You're going to feel stuck. You may end up releasing someone here that you're in a commitment with. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Fool, the Four of Cups, and the Strength. And I see you wanting to give a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio another chance, even though it's against your better judgment. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, you're going to have a decision to make. I feel like there could be a big transformation when it comes to your happiness coming in, but there's free will here. And it's almost as if the happiness burdens you. The feeling content, feeling like this person is about me burdens you. It's almost like you like the cat and mouse chase. And you may end up going back to that. What does April look like? What is April looking like for her? What's April looking like? Two of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. What's April looking like? Six of Cups in reverse. And the Fool. Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands, and the Fool of the High Priestess. Okay. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. You're going to have an option between two and April. Someone that's really going to want to reconcile with you and someone else that you could be dating. All right. Someone is really going to try hard. Nine of Wands, Hangman, and you're going to feel stuck. Six of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I do see you standing your ground, and Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You're moving towards the newer energy when it comes to love. The Fool and the High Priestess, the Five of Cups. It's like, I feel like in April, your intuition is telling you to free yourself from a situation from the past, from a past person. But with the Five of Cups, the Sun, you know it's hard and it's disappointing, but I see you doing it. What's money looking like in April? The Justice, the World. There could be a finality in April of like a divorce, some kind of legalities from a connection. Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's like a finality here. However, you're gonna have a decision to make when it comes to like some kind of lump sum or something that's owed to you. It's like a negotiation. Judgment, Three of Wands, and Six of Pentacles. You're gonna have an option on whether to prolong something to get more money or make a decision, get less money, and end with it when it comes to April. Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. So you're gonna have a lot of options in love. You're gonna have a lot of attention. What's the Seven of Swords, King of Cups? The Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Swords, the Strength, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. You're gonna be tested. And this is definitely someone that you love. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, energy, again, water sign. We already know who this is. I feel like when it comes to commitment, you know that this person is not about that. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Ten of Swords, yeah, the Temperance, and the Knight of Pentacles. You're gonna have a decision to make between two people, and it obviously is a no-brainer. So that was April. What's May looking like? What's May looking like when it comes to finances and love? What's May looking like? The Lovers. Girl, your love life is just being emphasized here. The Lovers. What's May looking like? The Fool and the Page of Cups. All right, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. There could be an earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Seven of Wands. You're going to have to stand your ground with someone when it comes to love. Three of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Wands. I see you also getting some. All right. Don't put this man in no competition. You're going to have options. You're going to have to stand your ground. Page of Swords again. Nine of Swords. What's that about? The Three of Cups. I see you being very anxious because somebody wants a new beginning with you. They want to work something out. Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Death. There's like an apology, some kind of rebirth. Three of Wands. Yeah, but just remember, you're going to be sabotaging. Five of Swords and the Magician. Three of Wands. The Tower. I feel like you're going to have a decision to make quicker, like rather now than later. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Two of Cups. You may be giving it up, girl. You may be giving it up. There could be an argument with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius energy. What's the Five of Wands? The Hierophant, the Star and the Eight of Swords. Why? The Judgment, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Girl, somebody may want to commit to you. And it's so funny because it's in alignment with you. There's a commitment. It feels like from the newer energy, but it feels like, I don't know, you're going to have a decision to make to let this water sign go. Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the World. I see you kind of being at limbo, dibbling and dabbling with this water sign. Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You may have a conversation again with this person like, I'm about to leave. I'm not doing this anymore. Girl. I'm not going to do that, Sean. That's my whole point of my plant. I like it. Don't come on my channel to tell me how to do this, how to... No. What the hell? What's wrong with you? That was what? May? All right. June. What's June looking like? What's June looking like? What's June looking like for number one, two, three? The lovers again, girl. But it came out kind of crossed. The Ten of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to take it because Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Fool. Here you go, stressed about this water sign again. The Lovers, the Judgment, Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. What's June looking like in money? Because not talking about money. The Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups, the Tower, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. When it comes to your finances, I feel like overall you're going to be fine. There's just a lot of like socializing, traveling, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, a lot of like maybe socializing, going out that you're doing. So money with the Knight of Pentacles could be a bit slow. But I see you being fine. Ten of Pentacles, the strength, and the Six of Wands. I see you having some kind of success. I see things moving forward. I see you getting some kind of big lump sum that you want. Okay, I see like the closing of that. So that's why your finance is not really being highlighted here because it's all about your love life. Tell me about the Lovers and the Judgment, the Ace of Wands. Somebody's going to want to come back for another chance again. The World. I see you closing out a cycle with who though? The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Cups with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, with the water sign. Someone that you've had many years invested in. I see you closing out that cycle in June. The Three of Cups. I see you dating Six of Swords and the Eight of Swords. The Two of Swords, but you're at limbo about what you want when it comes to love. You're one foot in, one foot out. It's like you're scared to give your energy and you're still stuck on this water sign. I see another opportunity coming in. This could be from an Aquarius, doesn't have to be. What's this? Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. The Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to love, all you got to do is walk through the door, but you choose not to because you still hope that something is going to change with someone else. So I mean, you're going to have, again, all this is free will, because I see here with the Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, you're waiting for something to be equal. All right, you have love, you've been having love for the all these months. The opportunities here, someone that's going to want to give you stability, and I see you being one foot out and one foot in. And it all has to do, it all boils down to one person. All right. Two of Wands, the Star and the Chariot, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords. You end up maybe just keeping yourself into sabotaging energy. Why? The Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower. It's almost like Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. It feels as if there's love coming in again. There's a soulmate here. But with the Temperance, the Four of Cups, you end up rejecting someone. And you're like, oh, give me more time, give me more time. But it's because you're waiting for someone else to make some kind of change. What's the Star in the Chariot? The Nine of Pentacles. There may be another trip coming up too in the next 3 months. I see a lot of success around your finances. I wouldn't be worried about that. Nine of Wands and the Tower. Why? The Devil, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Here's the thing. When it comes to love, when it comes to love, you're gonna have the choice whether you want to entertain love that's coming in, a soulmate energy, or do you want to keep yourself in a defeated energy? Because what your reading started off with was pretty much happiness being a burden to you. And I feel like there's always this person in the back end that comes in and you're anxious about it, even though you know the situation isn't going to change. You're wanting it to change, but they're not even coming in as that. They're still coming in non-committal. So I feel that it's almost like even if you don't resort back into their arms, you still hang on to their energy willingly, like just really hanging on to it. Um, and it is because there's it's like the happiness part of love burdens you. So as you rather stay in the energy of the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, like the struggle when it comes to love, because that's what you're familiarized with. This is what you've been dealing with for a while now with this person. It's that cat and mouse stuff that you may feel like you don't like it, but it's something that you feel accustomed to. And habit is a hell of a thing. So it's going to be your choice. And then look at who's flying. I can't make this up. You saw me shuffle. That just flew. Stressing over Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This water sign. Stressing over love. When love is like literally just waiting for you to open the door. And there goes that nice gentleman. You're going to have to want the change. All right, my love. Number 202. Number 202. If you guys miss your numbers, I will timestamp this, okay? You got perseverance. Okay. And it's so funny. I did say I was going to mention the if you guys are interested based on your read and what I would recommend from the Botanica, just email me in case I don't say it. All right, for number 202, just email me back from your question from the number that I sent you, and I'll make the recommendation there when I'm done. Number 202. I hope all is well with you too, boo. All right, let's see. Current energy between this new guy and you, and will this lead to more? Current energy between the new person and number 202. The Devil. Capricorn energy. The Justice. Libra energy. Current energy for number 202 with this new person. The Page of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands. What's the Devil? The Two of Swords. The Justice, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Girl, do you even like this person? It feels as if like, or maybe that's the upcoming energy, as if like you may be settling or you may be giving more to this situation. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, I don't know, is this person even on your level? There's something here that you don't like about this person. But it feels as if you were trying to hang into it because you're trying to, it's almost like you're trying to find love in this situation. Do I believe in love at first sight? No, but I believe in chemistry at the first sight. I believe in me having to be very attracted to you at the first sight or attracted to you. I don't know. There's something here that you don't like already. Devil and the Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Why? The Chariot. What's the Devil? The King of Cups. I don't know. There's like a finesser here or a smooth talker. Be careful of a karmic cycle because I feel as if, again, with the Justice and the Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Cups. There's an energy of not knowing whether you want to walk away or not. But I do see you trying to give it a fair chance. But be careful to not have someone like overstay their welcome. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, especially if you need to like seek their attention or you need to feel like you always need to initiate a conversation. You need to like do more. I'm not sure that this could be roles reversed, right? Ace of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. It feels as like it's not fulfilling. Why? Ace of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Is there something around finances? Or this could be simply like the investment. Are they stingy with their energy? Is this someone that you feel like you always have to contact first, initiate? It's almost like pulling teeth here. Four of Cups and a Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands and a Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles. What's that about? I see something kind of being over, but I don't see you letting it go. Why? Why is this over already? Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, and a Six of Wands. The Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant. Girl, this is, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're coming up as the Empress, and this person is coming up as the King of Cups. See, the thing is that you're very high, you're coming up very high vibrational. All right. And there's a better option. And I think you know that. Six of Wands and the Hierophant. There could be something here, even it's it also about, I don't want to make it about finances, but there's something that isn't aligned between you and this person. And I feel as if I don't want to say you're forcing, well, you got perseverance, right? I am on 202. I don't know if you're forcing this because it's like, well, I'm gonna try to, but it's like if something isn't clicking right from the bat, it's like it doesn't feel right. What's the Three of Wands? The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Do you feel as if you're not ever going to build with someone and that's why you hang on to it? It's like a constant allowing someone or maybe people to overstay their welcome longer than what it is because you're showing up as the Empress, baby. Not everybody deserves your energy. What's this? Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Death. It's like you're holding on to someone low vibrational, whether they're immature, whether they're just not matching your energy. This person may be very immature, may be very inconsistent. So the energy right now is not the most positive one, to be honest with you. Thank you, Taurus energy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and Martinez for helping me out in the chat. All right. So what's coming up? These will be timestamped, boo. What's coming up between number 202 and this new person? What does she expect with her and this new person? What can she expect between her and this new person? The Strength in reverse and the Temperance. Girl, you're going to have patience, willpower. This feels like a struggle. It feels like you're dragging someone like a child. Page of Wands. The Death and the Fool. Yeah, this may not last. Strength in reverse, Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of patience. Girl, you maybe have to be like a therapist here. Temperance and Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I do see passion, sexual, maybe attraction. The Fool and Ace of Cups. I see you. There's new love here. The Hierophant. What's the Strength in reverse? The Six of Wands. I don't know. Somebody feels immature. Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. And I feel like you're going to be walking on eggshells. Six of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. It's going to change. Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? Ace of Wands. And the Knight. And yeah, Five of Swords. This person may also know how to talk a good one to try to get in your pants. Death and the Four of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. The Fool and the Ace of Cups. Ten of Swords. I see it ending. What's the Ace of Cups? The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, the Empress again, and the Ace of Swords. The thing is that you're going to have to water yourself down being with this person. Queen of Pentacles, Death, and the Four of Cups, Ten of Wands. When it comes to when it comes to certain conversations, are they even like intellectual? I don't know. There's something about you being very intellectual. Like, could you even hold certain conversations? There's something about, what does this person want with her? The Lovers, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. What's that about? The Sun, the Two of Wands, and the Moon. I don't even feel like they know what they want. The Five of Pentacles, they're a bit insecure. Or five, what's the Two of Swords? Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. They're looking at commitment right now like a little bit burdensome because they still want to entertain other people. Now, if it's fresh, I get it, but I feel like later on down the line, it does feel like this is going to be the same lingering energy. Ace of Swords, Empress, the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. You got somebody better coming towards you. This could be an Earth sign, a Taurus, or a Libra. Heavy Aquarius too. Justice, Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna also feel like it's just better to entertain someone else. See, and you're manifesting an Emperor. There goes your Emperor to your Empress. All right. So this may just be a little bit of an ugly frog that just getting in the way. Have fun. But if you start feeling what this reading is about, girl, don't try to make up an illusion and like, oh, I know this person can change. I know I can. Let's not do that. Especially if, it's a fresh thing. Like if you already see the red flags, you know what I mean? Just run. Because then we're going to end up staying there and it could become a karmic cycle. And I think that's what you need to be careful of. All right. That's what you need to be careful of. The recommendation would be roots of love, the manifestation oil, roots of love, because there's also something here as to why you feel like you should want to stay. So healing doesn't, or calling in your partner doesn't just look like, let me manifest them. It's also creating some kind of confidence, healing, and balance within you to be able to determine, I'm an empress. My energy is not for this person. You know what I mean? So roots of love manifestation oils. Okay. Next one, number 000. You got new beginnings. Okay. Is there anything number 000 need to know about this friend? What are this friend's true blue intentions? Does she need to be concerned about anything with this friend? What does she need to know about this friend? Does she need to be concerned with anything? 3 of Pentacles and Death. 10 of Wands and the Lovers. And the High Priestess. Girl. Hold on, sorry. What's the 3 of Pentacles? What's the 3 of Pentacles? You could email me, Life of Pi. Email me so that way I don't interrupt this here, and then I'll send it. For those of you that I haven't recommended anything from my Botanica, email me and I'll send it to you. Death. Based on, like, email me from that question so I know what the reading was about. Okay. The Moon, sorry. 10 of Wands. What does she need to know about this friend? The Hangman and the Magician. What's the Lovers? The 9 of Pentacles. What's the High Priestess? The 3 of Cups. Girl, why is the High Priestess in the 3 of Cups? The Ace of Swords. The 10 of Cups. What are her intentions with number 000? Emperor, Knight of Cups, 10 of Swords. Why? 8 of Swords, Tower, and the 4 of Wands. How does she feel about this? The 4 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil in reverse. What the fuck? 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Hierophant, Death and the Moon, the 5 of Cups. What's the Magician with the Moon? 8 of Pentacles. Is that what I think this is? Strength and the 6 of Swords. 8 of Wands. Your friend is very jealous of you, but I'm going to be honest with you. Not to say that she's trying to like throw black magic your way, but she may be manifesting intentionally. There's like some kind of evil eye here. I'll put it this way. 10 of Wands, Hangman, King of Wands. The Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. I don't know. There's some kind of jealousy about the way you look, something aesthetically about you, or the way you attract people attention, especially when it comes to love, like your physical. The High Priestess and the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands. Why is the High Priestess? That's bugging me. The King of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Is that what she wants for her friend? The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Hermit. She's very deceptive. I just can't pinpoint what it is. What is it? The King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. It's weird because I don't want to make an assumption here, but I'm like, why? What is she so jealous of? What is it that she wants? And it's giving me the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. It's almost like she doesn't want you to get back with your family or your husband. There's something sneaky here. What is the High Priestess and the Three of Cups? The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Devil. Why? The Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Wands. It's almost like she doesn't want you to have some kind of love option or love option. One thing's for sure, she's very jealous. She could be even wanting to, like, I don't ever say this word. It's not something that I kind of throw around because evil eye, all that shit is like envy is all the same shit to me. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels as if like she wants to like destiny swap with you. Like she wants your life. What else does she need to know about this friend? The Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Empress, the Star, and the Fool. Why is Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands? It's almost like she wants to go towards an option here, but I don't know what Emperor, Six of Wands. This her husband, her friend, this zero zero's husband. Girl, I don't know. Does she want your husband's attention? And why? I don't know what she got going on in her life, but she wants like almost like your life. The way she sees you as like celebrity. I don't know. There is a lot of hidden envy here. And it's almost like she cries out for attention with this Emperor, Six of Wands, and the Page of Swords. What's this Emperor? The Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. That's your husband. I'm not even going to front. What's the Six of Wands, Page of Swords? Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, and a Four of Cups. She doesn't want you to get back with him. I'd be careful on what you tell her to, because with the Six of Wands and the Page of Swords, that could also be carrying news. Wow. I hate this kind of energy. I really do. What does she need to know about this friend? The Justice and the Two of Cups. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Four of Wands. What's the Justice? The Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Empress. Empress, Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. I'm telling you, she wants like your life here. But why is the husband involved? The Seven of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Sun. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Mob, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower. It's like she's kind of rooting for the destruction of your marriage. Why? Five of Cups, King of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Temperance. I'm not gonna lie, you really need to. I don't know what her life is looking like, but she may not want you to do better than her. Okay, so if this is someone that's promiscuous, or she entertains a lot of people, or she's like, she deals with many people, men or whatever. I don't know if she's committed or she has a relationship that's not working. It's almost like, she doesn't want you to do better than her. So there is a lot of envy. I do feel like she low-key is obviously a big hater, but it's like she wants your life, and it's just a weird energy for me. It's like she wants your life. I don't know if she has some kind of attraction to your husband, but she may even carry news to him, so you may want to be very careful in what you tell her. It sure is number 000. Very careful what you tell her, because there's something about like carrying news back and forth. And I don't know, she could be very heavily invested in what you got going on. And here goes again. Why is the husband here? Emperor, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Moon. There's something hidden. What is the sneaky energy? The Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hangman. It may be just be carrying news to him. Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. There is secret conversation here. In what way? The Four of Cups, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. Well, that's the marriage. The Devil, the Ace of Swords. She could be exposing you, girl. She could even be, there's a lot of jealousy here. She could be trying to sabotage something. That is insane. It's like I don't know what you've shared with her, but with the Devil, Ace of Swords, and a Five of Swords, that's hell of an envious person. I wouldn't even drink from her. I wouldn't even let her touch my hair. I wouldn't even let her come into my house. Is she going to find this all out, regardless of this reading? The Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Death, the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords and the Emperor? The Page of Cups, the Devil, and the Hangman. Is he going to tell her? Two of Pentacles, Empress, Ten of Swords, the Star, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. I don't know if you're going to find out on your own, but you need to be very careful. Girl, my recommendation would definitely be the Ashe Alade candle, because I told you there's like a lot of evil eye. And I don't know if I don't know if you're still holding on to the hope, because I saw that of your marriage. Ashe Alade, okay. You could even do a personalized candle. I'm sorry about that. Hold on for 1 second. Okay. All right. Sorry. Did I not send you one? I did. So where is it? Why is it not coming up here? Hold on. Why am I tripping? Oh, hold on. And then, okay. I think I just put this one back by mistake. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. All right. Number 1212. Number 1212. You have choices. For number 1212, what does Spirit need number 1212 to know right now? What does Spirit need number 1212 to know right now? What does Spirit need number 1212 to know right now? What does spirit need number 1212 to know right now? What does spirit need number 1212 to know right now? Temperance. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the Hangman. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. Four of Wands. And the Empress. What's the Temperance? The Three of Wands, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords, the Hangman, the Strength, Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Empress, Nine of Swords. There's something that you're stressing about. I don't know if this is around your stability. Four of Wands, Nine of Cups. This could be around like a home that you want to go into, a home that you want to buy, something with home life, stability, something that you've been waiting for. Eight of Cups. Just know that you're going through some kind of transition. Your prayers are not being unanswered. It's just not in our timing. Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. The divine wants you to release some kind of defeated energy. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands? The Five of Wands. I don't know if you've been going through some kind of conflict when it comes to a certain situation like work. Hangman and the Strength. The Page of Swords. This is like the time where you're going to need a lot of strength, right? Like you need to stick to your spirituality, to your faith. Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords. This could definitely be a love situation. There may be someone here that you love. This may be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Empress and the Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups. There may be a relationship that you could be stressing about. What is that? Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Star, or maybe some kind of wish fulfillment around maybe wanting to have a commitment or relationship. Doesn't have to be with someone specifically, just overall in love, family. Eight of Cups. So it's like so overall, it's like spirit telling you strength, the Temperance, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. You're in the middle of a transition. Be patient. Like you may be dealing with maybe financial issues. This may be a work thing. This could be or this could be love, waiting for that. The star energy, King of Wands, some kind of action. Maybe things feels a bit stagnant. King of Pentacles. It could be work, money, and love. So what's her message about all this? The Three of Cups, the Lovers, and the Justice, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. You may be getting some kind of karmic justice around a love situation. What's the Tower, Three of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. There may be a comeback around with someone that you may be stressing about. King and the Queen of Pentacles. I thought I saw that. Yes, I did. Soulmate energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy doesn't have to be someone that you may have children with or a long-term commitment. There's some kind of celebration. There's an opportunity coming up. Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, damn, and the Devil. Shit, what is this? The Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Girl, Nine of Pentacles. Honey, I'm not telling you to gamble and I'm not encouraging you, but you got a big ass lump sum. When the Devil appears with the Ten of Pentacles and something like this and the Nine of Pentacles, there's a shitload of money coming in. So Temperance, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands. You're in the middle of a transition. All right. So it's one of those things when things are too still, they're stagnant. You feel like not much is happening. You don't know that, right? We don't know what God has in the back end working around. What is the transition about though? Why? I mean, I don't even want to go and ask spirit why the wait because it's not in our timing. But what is this transition? This Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Temperance. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups again, and Six of Cups. There may be a transition to where you're emotionally detaching from some kind of sabotaging energy with the Six of Cups, friends, family, or a love situation. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the King of Swords. Your blessings are being blocked because, again, you're in the middle of it's not blocked, it's being delayed. I'm sorry. Because you're in the middle of transition. And it feels like it's from someone here specifically. Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Something is holding you back from this. Something is still delaying because of why. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I don't know if somebody you keep running back to. Again, love situation, family, friends. Someone is not supposed to be in your energy to receive this blessing. Ten of Pentacles again, girl. Seven of Wands and the Empress. Somebody's blocking your growth, your abundance, your finances, you having children, you being married, whatever this lump sum. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles twice. So may I ask, what is the advice? Because what? King of Wands, Justice, and the Death. Ooh, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Five of Swords. You have to put an end to maybe a fire sign, Libra energy. All right. Death and the Five of Swords, some kind of end to someone that may be leeching off your energy. Five of Swords and a Death. Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups. What's that about? The King of Cups. You may have had dreams about this. There may be something about a dream. You have someone better coming in when it comes to love. Somebody's blocking or is delaying your Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, your happiness, and your Emperor too. To your happiness, abundance, love. How would you know who this person is? Even though I know you know that. Three of Swords, the Sun. Yeah, Spirit is like you already know. It's, I mean, you feel it. You felt the pain, or you feel the pain from this person. The World. Yeah, Queen of Swords. This is definitely someone from your past. Judgment. Are they coming back? Is this the person coming back? Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Star. Somebody may be returning. You may be tested coming up. Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Girl. Spirit needs you to work on you. All right. Oh, okay. I mean, when I told you mad money, I mean mad money. See, the way things work is your blessings, I mean, you could say blocked or delayed because someone is in the crossfire of them. Somebody is not supposed to be in your path right now to receive anything, right? Because they're going to be receiving something that's not rightfully theirs. Okay. Number 616. Number 616. You got Sanctuary. All right, so it's a 3-month energy check. So we're going to start with your overall energy for the 3 months, and then we'll go into month to month, starting with April, then May, then June, when it comes to love. 3 month overall, the next 3 months, especially around this connection with a Capricorn. The next 3 months in love for number 616. The next 3 months in love for number 616. The next 3 months in love for number 616. The Star and the Chariot. The Lovers. The Two of Wands. The Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands. The Star, the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, the Devil, there you go, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like overall in the next 3 months, you're gonna have this, you're gonna have choices in love to make, but I feel like overall with this Capricorn, there's something about a weight with this person being way too burdensome. There could be a little bit of a breadcrumbing energy here too. The Three of Swords. Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Star, Justice. If things may with this Capricorn may not go as you want it to go, all right? What's the Seven of Cups, Three of Swords? It feels like there's a bit of confusion here, but I also feel you have someone else coming in the world. There's an ending here. There may be something around a trip specifically or long distance, but Chariot, the World, and the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Why? The King of Pentacles. Why? The Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon. You don't trust this person. Ten of Pentacles. What's the moon? The Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Is that what this person is doing? The Hangman, the Death, the Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of... this person may be juggling with someone else. This person may be moving towards another connection. There may be an end. There's an ending here with this person. Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I don't know if this person is committed, okay? Or they could become committed while they're dealing with you. Eight of Wands. Spirit is like facts. All right, Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Two of Wands, and a Ten of Cups. You have some kind of new beginning here too, but I still see you holding on to this person. All right, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Something seems a bit unfair. Ten of Wands. There's also a big burden around your finances. Why? The Strength, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Please don't give this man your money. The Tower, the Justice. I'm sorry, the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. I see you also trying to manifest something. I don't know if it's an investment. One of the next 3 months, there could be like a big investment, a home, or something you're trying to manifest. But what's that about? The Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. What's that? Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. I do feel like, as I said, you're going to have options here. You may have a soulmate coming in. All right, King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles. It feels like two soulmates. But with this Capricorn person, what's the Ace of Cups? Five of Pentacles, Empress, and the Ace of Swords. I don't know. With this Capricorn, I feel like there's a big weight. There's a big feeling of you giving more to than what this person is giving. I feel like there's also something here about this person moving on towards someone else, but I see new love here. I just don't know why overall you're still holding on to this person or waiting for some kind of change. You're waiting for some kind of, like, I don't know, this person to make things public between you and them, or some kind of announcement from them. Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. It's not like I don't see you get a lot of attention. I feel like there's someone else coming in. This Capricorn becomes a freaking burden to just wait. All right, let's see. So what's April looking like when it comes to love? Capricorn included. What's April looking like when it comes to love? What's April looking like when it comes to love? King of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Tower. You could be walking away from someone in April. The Ace of Pentacles. You're making a logical decision. You may be ripping off a Band-Aid pretty quickly. Let's see. And the Three of Cups. King of Swords, Seven of Swords. You may feel like someone is very sneaky. Eight of Cups, Five of Wands, the Tower, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Interesting. What's coming up between the Capricorn and her, though, in April? Because this may be someone else. The Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Empress, the Knight of Wands, the World, and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Empress, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You're going to start feeling like this may not be someone that you want to make public. Like, this is not wish fulfillment. Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Hermit, Chariot, and the Ten of Swords. You don't feel like you can move forward with this person, with the Capricorn. Judgment. But you got somebody else here that may want to come back into your energy. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone sneaky is trying to come back in too. Magician. There's a lot of like competition for you. Tower and the Nine of Wands, King of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Girl, you got a lot of people here. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. You got a new option here. You're going to be tied up on who you want to give your energy to. The King of Pentacles. So you got a King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. There's someone here that like throws the rock, hides the hand. They're very sneaky. They're going another chance with you. This could be the Capricorn as well and someone else. But I see you manifesting somebody else. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio energy, Ace of Cups. You got new love. Temperance, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Lovers, the Star. Something looks very much more aligned with you. Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Three of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Five of Swords. I feel like these people, whoever these are, be careful because they're going to realize that you're talking to many people. And I feel like you're going to be so much in your head about who you want to give your energy to. Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. I see something very nice coming in, though. Heavy water sign. You have Sagittarius, and Aquarius here. But again, you're going to be at some kind of stalemate on who to move forward with. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. You're going to have a lot of options. Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Hangman. Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. See, the thing is that you're going to have to, I don't, it's like you're going to have to shift your perception. You may be very, very, very emotional, sexually attracted or very attracted, lusty energy towards someone. And it's just pretty much what you want. The Wheel of Fortune and Two of Wands. What direction do you want to go in? Do you want to entertain someone based on lust? Oh my God, you're attractive. You smell good. You look good. Da da da. Or do you want the stable opportunity and the emotional connection? I feel like that's what's going to boil down to in April. What's May looking like in love? What's May looking like in love? What's May looking like in love? The Eight of Cups, the Chariot, Two of Swords, Four of Wands. Again, there's a stalemate when it comes to some people here that you're dating. Here goes that Queen of Cups energy. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups. I see you transitioning though. Page of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Cups. You're going to have an option here. The Tower, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Five of Cups. You're going to be walking away from someone very disappointing. You're going to be moving on. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Three of Wands. Someone that you know that you've been waiting for like some kind of emotional fulfillment for. Tower, Emperor, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Again, you have a whole daddy coming in. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. All right. And this person is definitely aligned with you. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be releasing someone and you're going to go back out to dating. Queen of Wands, heavy Aries energy, Six of Cups. What's this Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Hermit, and the World? There's a change in, what is that, April, May? Five of Swords and the Hermit, the Fool, the Temperance. I feel like there's healing coming in. You got karmic justice coming in when it comes to love. You have someone really, could be even like a business owner, like very financially well off. Tower, there's somebody's coming in unexpected. Like whoever this daddy is, I feel like you're definitely changing and you're putting like some kind of close to like a situation that you were overthinking with someone else. King of Cups, King of Swords, Judgment. You're gonna have decisions though to make. I see you dating. I mean, there's some people here that look really promising. There's someone very specific with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles that look like a whole husband. All right. Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. And I'm gonna be honest, King of Wands, it just depends on what you want because I see you liking the attention. I see you liking having these attention from all these people. There could be two to three people here. Nine of Cups and a Seven of Cups. Like you're liking the attention. All right. But you may have a decision to make. What's the Judgment? Seven of Wands. Yeah. Hangman and the Three of Swords. You're going to have to block someone out. Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Magician. And it just depends on exactly what you want to manifest. Because if you're like at limbo on, well, you know, it just, if you want a commitment, but I really like getting the attention, that's not gonna, it's not gonna work that way, right? But if you're like, you know what, I'm fine off of not committing, I'm fine off of just kind of entertaining people, you know, booty call or like, you know, superficial connections, like I'm just dating, I'm having fun, and that's okay too. But see, there goes the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Magician. I feel like there's someone here that's coming in very much high vibrational, wanting with like intentionally dating, wanting to be like, you know, with you. And I see you connecting with this person and I see you wanting that too. But then there's another side of you, like the little devil is like, no, but you like the attention, bitch. Don't go that way. Fuck that. If you get committed, you know, and I feel like that's where the delay in love may be coming in. So, I mean, great reading so far because the ball is going to be in your court. What's June looking like? What's June looking like when it comes to love? Two of Cups. The Moon. Pisces. Scorpio energy. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Cups and the Strength. Leo energy. The Hermit. Virgo. Nine of Wands. Four of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Six of Pentacles. The Strength. Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Hermit. Seven of Pentacles. Why is that? Two of Swords. From who? Judgment. Seven of Wands. Here's the thing, okay? Again, there's a little spine energy. Someone is like, I don't know, somebody's kind of catching on to you. Be careful. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Seven of Cups. The Moon and the Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles. What's the Moon and the King of Pentacles? Seven of Wands. But why is the Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles, High Priestess? Is this the Capricorn? Girl, you got rid of the Capricorn and then this person is showing back in here. I mean, there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. I feel like it's like your whole Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles. It's like Ace of Swords. You know you need to block this person. It's like this person is making you overthink some kind of commitment that's coming in. I mean, obviously you really like this person. All right. Two of Wands, Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. You're going to be really like stressed out about who to be with, but it's almost like a no-brainer. Why is the Capricorn here though? The Sun, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords. I feel like with the Capricorn, there's like good sex. I'm gonna be honest. What's the Sun and the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, the Six of Swords, and the Empress. The Death, the Star, and the Five of Wands. This person is making you question relationships that's coming in. Ten of Cups and the Hierophant, Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. I see you moving into a connection, but I don't know why the Capricorn is still here in the background. All right, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles. So what ends up happening in June in all these connections? The Seven of Cups again, the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups. Five of Wands, the Lovers, and the Chariot. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see you making a decision regarding any of these people. I just see new love showing up. I see competition. I see you with the King of Swords, Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. I see you entertaining many people still. And where's the Capricorn? Hangman, Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands, still not going anywhere. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Temperance, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups. It's not going anywhere. It feels like somebody's very inconsistent, but you're still in your head about fully moving on from that person. So it just depends on what you want. I see somebody here that Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant. Again, there's a commitment that's coming in. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. It could be very successful, but with the Strength, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it's because the Capricorn is still in the back end, girl. Now, mind you, there's free will. So if you start seeing this happen and what you want is really a connection, drop the Capricorn. Because this person is creating stagnation for you. All right. It may not be purposely done on their end, but it's energetic. All right, boom. Energetic. All right, number 4444. You got Triumph. All right, let's see. All right. Give my girl some answers around this Taurus. What happened? Why is all this happening? What's going on with this person? Why did this happen? I always want to say refer back to our personal reading, because I think I told you be careful of someone. I feel like there was someone coming in that could be, a frog, and it's really going to test you on what you want. If I recall, I recall this conversation. I feel like you was really gonna like someone, but then someone here, there's a bit of like deceptive energy, and I remember telling you, do not allow this little test of faith to deter you from the dating world, because then I saw you kind of not wanting to go back to dating. But let's see any insight for her on this Taurus. Why did this happen? Why did he do this? The Queen of Wands, oh, the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Homeboy likes attention. Knight of Wands keep wanting to come out. The Magician. Homeboy feels like he needs to be validated. Two of Wands. It's like grass is greener syndrome. Five of Wands. He likes the competition. Queen of Swords. Yep. Four of Pentacles. He wants to hold on to the attention because he feels like he needs some kind of sense of validation. Magician and the Temperance. Yeah, he loves the competition. Five of Wands and a Nine of Cups. He loves that. He likes, feeling like females really want him. Judgment. The Star. He feels like he's some God's gift to women, or he wants to come off that way. But with the Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Emperor, and the Strength, he's still recovering from someone else or another situation. Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. So where is she when it comes? What is his next actions towards her? Because I see three women here. The Six of Swords, the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. I feel like he's going to try to keep silence. Hierophant, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. That's towards her. Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. I feel like there is going to be action taken, but Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, and Ace of Cups. It's still like a wait. It's like he has like grass is greener syndrome. I feel like you're going to have to, like, he's going to want you to wait for him. The Chariot. Yeah, the Tower. The Six of Cups. What's the Six of Cups? The Star and the Six of Wands. The Ten of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. He feels like his happiness right now comes from giving attention to many people, and it's a distraction from him healing from something else. I think we saw that. What's this? Magician, Three of Pentacles, and a Temperance, Seven of Swords. He's trying to avoid some kind of lesson. He's trying to avoid healing. Two of Wands, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the King of Swords. As soon as he starts feeling like he's getting attached to someone emotionally, that's when he runs. Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Knight of Cups. Yeah, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, and the Five of Cups. As soon as he feels like somebody wants commitment, or it's heading towards that. Five of Cups. No. Let me go look for someone else. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You see, every time there is like some kind of stability that comes in. Four of Wands. Where is it? Five of Cups. I don't want that. Then here's another breakthrough with someone else. Two of Cups, though. As soon as that there's like some kind of connection, I'm going to give the bare minimum. And then Ten of Wands and a Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, though, and the Ten of Wands? The Knight of Wands, the Hermit, yes, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's his lack of confidence. I told you Knight of Wands was going to come out. It came out from another deck. Knight of Wands and the Hermit. He feels as if, let me go ahead and, the player right now works for him. All right. Or the attention, Nine of Pentacles, because it makes him feel confident. He's empty. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Yeah. Temperance and the Four of Cups. He feels empty. He hasn't healed. Five of Cups again, the Strength and the Six of Pentacles. Him giving to other people is what he feels like. It's like the addiction, right? With some people drown themselves in liquor or drugs or whatever, or gambling is a distraction. He does that with getting attention elsewhere. So the minute that he felt that he was getting close, or there was about to be that turning point of wanting a commitment, let me run the opposite way and let me go and get attention elsewhere. But it has nothing to do with you. It's not just you, it's just in general. It's more about him than you. So what are his next actions towards her? The Strength, there's going to be some holding back. Six of Cups, Hangman, the Justice, and the Eight of Wands. But there is contact. Nine of Swords, the Moon. Yeah, the Devil. And he wants to keep you stuck. Ignore him. He's going to start getting desperate. Ten of Cups. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands and the Moon. Ace of Swords. He's going to come back. Nine of Pentacles. Why? Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Tower. The thing is this, he's very much codependent on, like, energetically on people. It's like he's a leech. He leeches onto people. It's like he doesn't want a drought. The Justice and the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Yeah, no. Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, Page of Cups. He's going to come back. He's going to want to try to, apologize. The Emperor, Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, make up some kind of excuse. Six of Swords, Page of Swords, because you caught him. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. He's going to want to try to work things out. All right. But what's the Five of Pentacles? The World, Seven of Wands. He's way too insecure. And I feel like he also feels intimidated by your success, to be honest with you. Six of Wands. Questions are still open. FYI, guys. It's just going to probably be on the part 2. All right. Number 555. What is the energy between number 555 and the Pisces? When it comes to love. Oh, wait, no. Okay, you said. Okay, what is the energy for the Pisces love life? What's going on in the Pisces love life? Sorry about that. What's going on? Oh, 555. You got change. What's the energy for in the Pisces love life? What is currently going on in this Pisces love life? Three of Swords. The Magician. The Judgment. The Two of Cups and the Moon. What's the Three of Swords? The Knight of Pentacles. The Magician. The Eight of Swords. Sorry, I had to laugh. The Judgment. The Seven of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Queen of Cups. And the Moon. The Chariot. I feel like this person feels like their love life is a bit stagnant. Seven of Swords. What's that about? Three of Cups. There's like third parties energy. So there's a stagnation around their love life. But he also feels as if he can't manifest Emperor, like something solid. He could be dealing with two people. What's the Three of Wands, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups? He's waiting for someone and watching someone. And now zodiac signs here I don't know what your sign is, but there's a fire sign and a water sign. There's someone that he still loves that he could be waiting for, and he could be just investing with this fire sign energy. Two of Swords, the Strength, yeah, and the Sun, to try to distract themselves from another situation who he's in love with. Who's this Queen of Cups, Hermit, Three of Wands, Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. He thinks about someone else by being with someone else. Page of Pentacles, the Sun. He sees someone as some kind of emotional fulfillment. There's a water sign here, but water energy just means emotions. Tell me about this water sign. The Four of Swords. He can't stop thinking about whoever this is. He wants another chance with this person. Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Lovers. Page of Wands, Empress, and the Four of Pentacles, still holding on to the situation. Eight of Cups, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords. It's like he's devastated over some kind of ending between him and this person. But I see him investing with this Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Empress, Four of Pentacles. It's like he's dealing with someone, but it's coming from like a rebounding energy, like a distraction. What's the Knight of Swords, the Moon, and the Chariot? The Three of Pentacles, the Death, and the Tower. He wants to move towards someone that he had a really bad ending with, like an abrupt ending. Cancer energy, heavy water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What's coming up in his love life? The Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Tower, Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Hangman. There's stagnation. Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Cups. I don't see him really wanting, even if he's in a commitment, is not moving towards a marriage or an engagement. What's the Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands? Yeah, he's justice. He's like Page of Wands. It's almost like a bachelor energy. Even if he's in a commitment, he doesn't feel like something is going to move forward. Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. But I don't know if he leaves that situation. Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. He just stays there. Ten of Swords. He may end up and then go with Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. It's like he wants to leave a situation. I don't feel like there's love there. He's hung up on someone else. Five of Cups, Six of Wands, yeah, and the Star. But see, it's like there's something about him not like saving faces like poker. Um, what is that? Like bluffing, like not showing your hand, not showing your face, not showing your emotions. Like, yeah, I'm that person, but I'm really sad inside. Six of Wands and the Star. He may be like even if he shows this person off online, it's just for show. There's no emotions here. He's stuck on someone else. Okay. Number 2020. Number 2020, you got bonds. Gotcha. For number 2020, let me get the present energy for this situation with her son. Present energy on this situation with her son. What's currently going on with her son? The Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. He could be very stubborn. Knight of Wands, impulsive. There's something about, not to say that you didn't instill this in him, but he's not following his values. And the Hangman. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords. It feels like rebel. Very impulsive. Three of Pentacles, yeah. And the Hangman, the Magician. Seven of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, Four of Cups. Why? The Page of Wands. Knight of Wands and the Sun, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant and Three of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Hangman and the Magician, the Eight of Swords. Why? The Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's a rebellious thing because he feels like this is her. Does the mom? Two of Swords. Yeah, Two of Wands and the Strength. It feels very rebellious, as if you're not allowing him to manifest or do what he wants. Ace of Swords. What's this whole fire stuff here with the Sun and the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Is this a love situation? Judgment, the World, and the Moon. The Tower, the Death, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Eight of Cups. Oh, so he is rebelling based on, I don't know if his father is, I know that he's almost an adult, but he's given me a little bit of, I don't know if I want to say that. He's coming off like someone that is not acting his age, but it's all coming from like a separation or an ending. And I want to say it's with you. There's like a walking away. There's some kind of distance here. Tower, Judgment. Where is it? High Priestess. There's like a marriage that he's still like mourning over. Empress, High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, Five of Wands, Death, the Tower. I don't know if, again, he witnessed a lot going on within your marriage, or maybe this is a commitment that you were in. It speaks a lot about a divorce, and I feel like he's acting out on that. The Hierophant, the King of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. What is the lesson here? The Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Strength. I feel like he's trying to find his own path. I do feel like there could be peer pressure here, but he's trying to find his way. I know that's not comforting because I get it. I'm a mom too, and I have a child that same age, and it's very hard. But there's a path here that you're going to have to allow him to walk. Not to say let him run all over you, not to set boundaries and, structure, not to say that, absolutely. But there's a lot of things that you're not going to be able to prevent. What is the current energy with him? The Hermit, the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. The High Priestess, he's trying to find his way. Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Three of Wands, Three of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. He's waiting for some kind of reconciliation within a marriage. What's this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Moon? He's still trying to heal from something. Is this his parents? Ace of Wands. He's trying to heal from something that happened here. What's the Tower and the Moon? The Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, yes, and the Fool. He acts out to distract himself. I feel like it doesn't feel like a cry of attention. It feels more so like a rebellious kind of energy. Is there a love situation with him? Is he dealing with somebody? What's going on with love? The Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Wands, the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, Lovers, Two of Cups, Three of Wands. No, I don't think it's a love situation. I feel like this is you. You and someone that you were committed to. I don't know if this is father or a marriage that you were in. What's the Hermit and the Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Two of Wands? Something is affecting him. And I do feel like with the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords, this is someone here that it could be a bit depressed, all right, or anxious. There could be anxiety here. There is a little bit of like, and again, I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm just saying more so like like an impulsive, like maybe one minute he's happy, the next minute he's acting out, the next minute he's okay. There could be like a up and down with him. But he feels as if you're not allowing him to do what he wants to do. Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. Oh, hell no. What is that about? The Seven of Cups. I do feel like there's a lot of big, heavy influences. With the Ace of Pentacles and Devil, it speaks like dirty offer. So be careful with that as far as the people that he's hanging around. I don't know if this is like money involved or something like that. What's the Devil? The Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. It's like he's trying to find some kind of emotional fulfillment. And maybe that's him trying to stand out, trying to prove himself. All right. But I feel like there is some kind of like still things that he's struggling with, internally, when it has to do with like your marriage or his father or a breakup that you had. What could she expect coming up with her son? And it is hard to get to him because I had to pull all that to get to the root cause, which is the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. You may not see, or he may not be showing that he's sad or he's some kind of depressive energy or anxious, but there is a lot here that goes on in his head that he's not showing. But I feel like it's also because he's not trying to go out that way. He's a man right now, and he's like, but inside he's still a child, especially here, and his heart. What could she expect with him coming up? Anything here that she needs to know coming up with him? Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. The Page of Wands, the Magician, and the World. The Temperance. You're going to have a lot of patience with him. The Three of Swords. The Knight of Wands. The World, and the Four of Swords. There's something about online therapy. The Hermit. The Hermit, Nine of Wands, and the Temperance. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. There is victory here. The Fool. The Three of Pentacles. You can't teach him a lesson that he's gonna have to learn. I mean, we could definitely lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. There's a life path that he has to go through. Does he she need to worry about anything coming up with him? The Justice, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if he may want to leave home coming up and he wants to be independent. He may fight you on like a nurturing energy here. What's this? The Lovers, the Five of Swords, and there is a very big influence around peers when it comes to money. You know, people could be very mean. I don't know. I'm not saying that he wants to maybe want to wear the latest things coming up, or there's something around finances. But it comes from his insecurity from peers. Five of Cups and a Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Tower, Knight of Pentacles. I just hope that he's not trying to go about it getting money in the wrong way, if you know what I mean. All you can do is talk. Talk to him. The Fool, the Three of Swords. He's gonna have to make his own decisions. Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. I gotta tell you, he may be the most handsome kid. He may be the most, but he doesn't see that. And he's always trying to prove himself, especially when it comes to maybe superficial things. He's going to be very impulsive. You're going to find out about, there's something with money. I hope it's not theft coming up or something around him trying to get money fast. What is that comes out to light? The Hangman, the Star, and the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Death. What's that about? Ace of Cups, Queen Cups, and the High Priestess. Use your intuition, because as a mother, the Tower, the Eight of Swords, and the Emperor. I hope it's not, I don't want to say it, but I hope it's not him getting in trouble with the law. You're going to find out about something. It's something impulsive that he's going to do. Is this while he's still this age or an adult? Hangman, Six of Swords, Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. There may be like something legal. And it may be something more so like when he's about to turn 18. Yeah, something is coming out to light. It could be like a legal situation, something sneaky, something that he's going to do is going to come out to light, girl. And I don't know why I want to say it has to do with money. Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Star. Keep him in your prayers, obviously. Seven of Cups, Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Tower. Yeah, girl. Same thing. The Devil, the Two of Swords, Lord, and the Sun. There's going to be a Tower moment coming up. And you're going to have to try to find some kind of options or something like that to help him. I hate leaving you off like this. What could she expect coming up with him? The Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. Ugh, it's like deceptive drama. Queen of Pentacles. He's hiding something. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Nine of Wands, the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles. What is he hiding? But there's a Tower moment coming. What's the Tower and the Ten of Swords? Four of Wands, the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I don't know. Is his father around? There's something about his father here. What is coming up for him? What is he hiding? The Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. It's like there's a want for like money. He may also be in a relationship coming up. With who? You may want to talk to him also about intercourse, because I don't know. I saw that earlier and I wanted to ignore it, but I can't. There may be something here about dealing with someone that's married or someone that's already in a commitment. What is this? What was this energy that I saw? Ace of Cups. There's love. Yeah, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Temperance, Seven of Wands, King of Cups. He maybe end up falling in love. But why is that an issue? The Tower, the Four of Cups, and the Page of... Try to be very understanding. All right, there may be a love situation here, but there's deception coming in. I don't know. Somebody could be committed or married. All right. I would recommend, girl, the bloodline peace candle, okay, for the healing for him. You light it for him. I'll send you the guide and stuff. Light it for him. I don't know if you have like a past mother or parent or grandmother that you can dedicate that to watch over him. All right. I don't think he's gonna put on any oil either for protection, but trying to think. I would start with that. And if you feel like there's been a lot of stagnation around him, maybe the Ashe Alade candle. All right. Okay. That was you. All right. Number 444. Number 444. You have protection. Gotcha. Number 444. What is the current energy between her and her child's father? Between Leo and this Pisces. What are his true blue feelings towards her? What are this person's true blue feelings towards her? What is this Pisces true blue feelings towards the Leo? Just want to make sure I had sound, because what are this Pisces true blue feelings towards the Leo? Present energy. Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. He's very defensive currently towards you. Two of Pentacles. Like he needs to stand his ground. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I don't know if it has to do with maybe finances or child support. Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Emperor. What's the Seven of Cups? Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. You know, he's selfish. It's like he wants you, but he doesn't want to give you what you deserve, but he also doesn't want you to get it elsewhere. Nine of Wands. He feels very defensive, like for you to move towards someone else. And he's also Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. He doesn't know if he wants to leave this out and move on. He hasn't. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Ten of Swords. There's something here about finances, feeling defeated about it. The Temperance. What's the Ten of Swords? The Queen of Wands. That's you. Why does he feel this way? Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. He may feel like he's not able to provide the way that you should, the way that you need. Ten of Swords. There's some kind of restriction on his end. Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords. What about that? The Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords. He thinks about you a lot. Hermit, the World, the Four of Wands. There may be something about social media. What about that? Five of Swords, Four of Cups, and a Magician. He wonders, like, are you out there getting attention or something like that? Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. It's crazy because he feels as if, are you going to wait for him? What are his current feelings towards her? Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles. He's still holding on to this. He wants to heal the situation, but Six of Swords and the Ten of Wands, Justice, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's just a lot of burdens around the opportunity to do that. Why? The Empress, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Swords, the Magician, the Hierophant. He feels as if you're going to move on. Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Moon, the Six of Cups, and the King of Cups. What's the Moon? The Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands. He feels as if there's going to be competition. Are you going to give your child some kind of like a stepdaddy? And there is a lot of sexual energy here. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Yes, ma'am. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. But I feel like the highlight for him is like the stability. Like he can't give you what you want, especially when it comes to finances. He feels stuck, like things can't move forward. He wants you and he doesn't, but there's like a blockage that you guys can't be together and he doesn't want you to be with anybody else. He also feels like you're about to like start another family, or are you getting attention? So I guess what's coming up? What's coming up as far as him towards her? Four of Pentacles, again, restriction. The Magician. The Nine of Wands, but he's not letting go. At least energetically, he's not. Magician and a Nine of Wands. Six of Swords wanted to come out like in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles, he doesn't know how to come back. The Star, he's holding on to hope. Two of Wands, that you guys could be together. Two of Pentacles. But he does go around like the thought process on whether he should release this or not. Six of Swords in reverse and the Fool, but he doesn't. Five of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. But there's something here about finances again. He wants to work at it. Death. What's the Death? The Two of Wands and the Magician. The Justice. He's planning on how to have some kind of rebirth with you. Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Why? The Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords. He stresses a lot about you. He also feels like you're too attractive. You're going to be getting attention out there. Eight of Cups, the Judgment, and the Three of Cups. He feels like you're going to walk away from him. Six of Swords in reverse and the Fool. Four of Swords, Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. I don't know. He feels like you're getting attention though. There's like heavy there. But I don't know why he feels like he can't give you what you deserve. Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. There's a lot of like financial restriction maybe around him. What could she expect with him? The High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. I feel like he has a lot of pride, though. I don't know if these are things that he ever tells you, or will he ever tell you. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. The thing is this, is that if he bickers a lot with you, it tells you everything. I just had this conversation where I just asked, I had a conversation with someone. I was like, why is love so hard? Is it because that love can turn into hate? And exactly what I always say, like, there's a very fine line between love and hate. So if there's a lot of bickering, if he like, it's someone that doesn't have feelings for you, are not going to bring you, you know what I'm saying? Like with the whole baby daddy and mama thing, they're not going to bring you drama. It's like we can co-parent, we could be copacetic, but once there's feelings attached, that's where the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, the drama is, because there's hidden. What's the hidden? The Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, yeah, the Seven of Wands, because he doesn't want you to move on. Five of Cups, Eight of Cups. He feels the burden about you releasing this. He feels sad. Four of Wands, Hierophant. He feels like you're gonna sneak away. Two of Swords, a Temperance, and he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to freaking ever accept that you may have someone else. There's something about odds being against him. What is this Temperance and the Devil? The Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. He may feel very possessive over you, but he doesn't come about it the right way. I didn't see any kind of him emotionally expressing this. It just feels like this would be a person that would give you hell. And that's how you would know. You know what I'm saying? You know, like them bitter ass baby mamas don't want to see you with anybody. So I'm gonna keep, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like to try to give you hell, bickering or something like that, is because this man still loves you. He don't want you to go nowhere. What's the sexual energy here? The Emperor, the Moon, the Death, Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Chariot, Three of Pentacles, and he wonders if you're gonna give it up to someone else or have you, and he's very possessive. The Emperor and the Moon, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. What about that? The Ten of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. He's coming up a bit narcissistic when it comes to you giving it up to someone else too. He feels like you're his. But there's something about him, of course, not wanting you to be sexual with anybody. But what would make him more in fear is if you were to show emotions. If you were to get emotional, like the sexual part wouldn't bother him. The emotional part of you bonding with someone would. Not the second part wouldn't bother him. It wouldn't bother him as much as if you became emotionally attached, because there's a difference. Okay. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Hold on. All right, guys, sorry about that. All right, just want to make sure I'm back on my live, that you guys can hear me. Okay, you guys can hear me. Cool. All right, number infinity. What in the world? Okay. All right, number infinity. 21654. Okay. Where is this number infinity? I did that one. Okay. Okay. Number infinity. Well, you got infinity. All right, let's see. Mm. Okay. Number infinity. Okay. So what are his true blue? What are his reasons for hitting her up? What does he really want? What does this person really want? What are his true intentions for hitting her up? What are this person's true blue intentions for hitting up number infinity? Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Six of Cups. What's the Two of Swords? Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups in the Judgment. He wants another chance. He wants the Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Why is it Two of Swords here? The Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. He was holding on to someone else. King of Swords, but Seven of Wands, he could block that person. Someone could have left him out in the cold. Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. So now he's coming back to you. Ten of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. Somebody got sick of him and dropped him like a, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody got sick of him. Queen of Cups. He had an option between you and someone else. So now he's stressed about the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. He's not getting attention elsewhere. That's why he's coming back. Six of Cups in the Judgment, the Death. He's going to want to rebirth. What are his true intentions then this time around? The Star, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. He wants to heal things. Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, but he's still iffy about the commitment. You guys are showing up as a very big, energetic, like spiritual connection, like maybe a twin flame. He also sees you in a very high vibing energy, but with the Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant, Three of Wands, Three of Swords, and he's still not healed from something else. So be careful because you're gonna have to wait for the commitment part. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. I don't know if you were very generous with him materialistically. That could also be a thing too. But I feel like he's gonna want another chance. Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, Justice, King of Cups, Five of Swords, Two of Cups. But be careful because he may end up going back to a past situation. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. What's coming up between infinity and this person now? the Moon, the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like now you're going to be reserved, like in some kind of reserved energy, not trusting. Like, are you going to do this again? The Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. You may have something else coming in. The Chariot, the Ten of Cups, and the World. Yep. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. You may have another love situation coming in. So I'm gonna be honest, I feel like his intentions of coming back is, yes, he sees you as a divine feminine, but somebody dropped him, left him out in the cold, and now he ran out of options. So, girl, you got something else coming in. Make sure you put it on your Roots of Love manifestation oil. All right. Number 33. Number 33. You got action. All right. This was channel present and future. Channel present and future. Channeled message for number 33. What is currently going on in the present energy? The Emperor, Aries energy. The Three of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the World. There could have been someone that you were investing in a lot of time, attention. The World, Ten of Swords, that could be coming to an end, or you had some kind of ending. You could be closing out this cycle. Two of Cups, a relationship. Two of Swords. You may be still, though, thinking about it a lot. All right. You could still be in that transition. The World, the Nine of Wands. Don't fight against the current. And don't look for attention elsewhere in this energy, because you will attract low vibrational energy. So if you're still going through a heartbreak, if you're still going through, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to still deal with that process, even though there could have been a lot of time that went by. Okay. The Moon, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Three of Wands. Allow yourself to heal. Don't wait on, like, well, when is love coming in? Let me just go ahead and entertain. Don't disrupt that healing process and the closing of a cycle. And also stop trying to go against the current. What's the Three of Cups, the Moon, and Two of Cups? The Ace of Pentacles. What's the Moon? The Hermit. What's the Three of Cups? I don't know if you were dealing with a third party situation, or you could have caught someone or somebody caught you, but there was some kind of spine energy here. Ace of Cups. There could be an option between two, Four of Cups. I don't know if this is on this person's end or on your end. It feels like on this person's end, you may have felt rejected or something. Five of Cups, Four of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if you were married to this person. I don't know if there was a side piece or something. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the World. Don't forget, you can't heal from a place that you're still entertaining. You can't heal from that same environment. Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and Six of Wands, Judgment. You're going to have a decision to be I do feel like there's a process, right? There's a grieving process. But there's going to be a time where, with the Ten of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, Judgment, that you're going to have to also put on your end, like, all right, I'm not going to keep sitting in this energy of pity, of feeling defeated. I have to now make the effort to come out of this energy. The Lovers, the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. What's this about? The Eight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. You're going to have to follow your intuition when it comes to a commitment. Hold on. You're okay. Finish. Hurry up. Papi, you can do that later, please. Okay. Sorry about that. So you're going to have a decision to make here. I don't know who's doing this, if this is you or this person, but be careful, because there is something about a spying energy and somebody finding out about a third party. I don't know if it's you that has the secret, but there's a lot of heartbreak. What is this about? The Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. It's like walking away from some kind of drama, death. Page of Wands, having some kind of new beginning and moving with logic now. Page of Cups, Four of Swords, Justice, Six of Swords, Ten of Cups. I don't know if this is someone that you feel did this to you. I mean, if this is somebody that did this to you or you're doing it to them. I also want to say, be careful. Like, don't hang on to the energy of when is this person going to get their karma if it was done to you. I mean, if it was done to you, if this person did you, try to play you or something like that. Because waiting for somebody's karma and just hope, like, like, okay, when is that person gonna, you know what I mean? Like, get what they deserve is not going to, is not going to also allow you to heal. Oh, I'm good, boo. Thank you. I will. I will for sure. I'm about to wrap up soon. Eat and then come back on. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. My sister's looking out for me like, don't be burning yourself out here. Nah, I'm good. I'm still good. But I am gonna cut this soon. Okay, so what's coming up? What's coming up? What's coming up? What's coming up for number 33? The Hangman, Pisces energy, Six of Pentacles, Death in reverse. Something isn't over yet. Five of Wands. Is this your reading, Spirit of the Bruh? I'm not sure. Two of Cups, Hangman, Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Death in reverse. Something's not over between you and someone. Two of Cups and the Moon. Five of Swords and the Hangman, but there's a lot of stagnation around a commitment. Knight of Cups. I do feel like there's some kind of gesture here being made. Nine of Cups, Death in reverse, and the Lover's Strength. Death in reverse, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, Five of Cups. But there's already. It almost feels like whatever that was done already in this commitment or this connection. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, it still lingers. There's still burden. There's still a lot of bad history with this person. That again, Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. I don't know if the relationship could get over that. So if there's some kind of apology, if you're deciding to take someone back, just understand that that comes with telling that person, I've accepted what you've done. Not forgetting it, but it's definitely forgiveness, because I feel like if you're about to give someone another chance, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Ten of Wands, the nagging, or you know what I mean, like, work through it and not hold it over someone, and vice versa. Chariot, Two of Cups and the Moon, Eight of Cups. What's that about? The Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the Four of Cups. I feel like there's almost a refusal to leave something behind. Now, this may also be the energy of whatever happened to you in the past, refusing to leave that insecurity behind and not allowing your past to win, to move towards another connection. Two of Cups. What's the Devil and the Queen of Cups? Don't allow anyone to make you change your ways, where you were nurturing and now you're not nurturing. Now you're just going to play all these players because, you know what I mean, because that's what that was done to me. There's a change here for you when it comes emotionally, and I know it's part of like a grieving process, right? The denial, the anger, this and that, and then the acceptance. But I feel like something is making you maybe a bit, and I don't want to say promiscuous, but the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups to the Devil, to the Queen of Wands to the Ace of Wands, it's almost shifting maybe some kind of outlook in love that you have. What could she expect coming up? The Judgment, the Two of Wands, the Sun, the Temperance, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. There's an X here that's coming up. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Girl, there's a lot of people here. All right. I don't know if this is you putting someone in a third party. Again, I don't know if you're not divorced yet or not completely separated, but I feel as if There's still someone that you're holding on to, but there's somebody else here that's entertaining. I just don't, is this her? Three of Wands. Is this the other person? Justice. There, I don't know. Unless you guys are swingers or unless you have an open relationship, I get it. But there's a lot of people involved in a commitment. There's like a side piece, there is like a married person, and there's someone here sneaking towards a third party. What's this sun? The Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. And I feel like I mean, there's a lot of people entertaining a lot of people. So be careful of that unless that's what you're into. And if that's what you're into, then this is a whole different reading. You know what I mean? But if it's not, there's a lot of people entertaining a lot of people. What could she expect coming up? Be specific. Death, upright, Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Tower, and the Ten of Swords. The Fool, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups. So you're going to have options. Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a rebirth in the process. There's like a rebirth in a marriage or a commitment, but there's two people here still. There's two feminines. Now with tarot, there's non-gender. Three of Wands, Two of Swords. You're going to have an option between two. You're going to have a few options. Tower. Why is this person walking away? The Hermit, the Six of Cups. There's somebody that can't get over some. I don't know if you were the one that was deceptive. Someone cannot get over the cheating, the sneaky, or somebody being promiscuous. Somebody seeing someone as being promiscuous. When I'm parting the word, a hoe, a player, whatever that is. Somebody cannot get over the past, and it brings something to an end. There's like a rebirth, but somebody cannot get past that. Now, if this is a rebirth and this is something that you want, don't do it again, right? Ace of Wands, the Magician, Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, the Chariot, the Devil, the Star, the Four of Cups, and the Devil. And it's like a very codependent kind of energy. I don't know if this is financially codependent, if there's a marriage here, but there's like a big toxic energy in a commitment. And it's almost like something can't be, it's like it can't be recovered at the moment. Somebody cannot get over it unless somebody feels like they can't trust the other person and they're still doing it. All right, I'm gonna do two more and then I'm gonna take a break and I'll come back for the rest. Um, Let me just see something. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at here. I'll come back on later, guys. I'm gonna timestamp these. I'm going to be back within a couple hours. There's gonna be a part two. Questions are still open if you guys still want to donate. I'm gonna send out the rest of the numbers in the timestamps. You're gonna see your placement, okay? The numbers that I'm sending out, your placement. I'll let you guys know once the other live starts, the questions will be closed. So give me a couple. I will come back once I eat. And yeah. I'll be back on in a few. So this will be labeled as part one. The other one will be labeled as part two.